Once one of the most secure detention facilities in the world, the Bagram Airbase now wears a deserted look. The Americans left first, followed by their Afghan proxies. It took the Taliban several days to get around the complex before they finally reached the barbed wire gates of the prison complex. In the control area, there were washing machines and high-grade dryers. There was even a small library from which inmates could check out books. Next to it was the control room, now abandoned. You've got screens all around, now busted. The CCTV footage servers are right there, no longer operational. Remote control still inside. There are two parts to this facility. One side for solitary confinement of high-profile inmates and an area for general confinement. They lived in close quarters, 30 in each of these cramped cells, sharing a toilet and raising bed sheets to create separation barriers. All around you have remnants, orange overalls that the prisoners used to wear. This guy's sitting on a punching bag that the prisoners and the inmates made, improvised and made it themselves. You've got other things as well. Clothes lining up, some washing detergent there, towels all over, prayer mats, as well as a lot of religious books. We saw some Qurans lying on the side as well. It's a complete mess. To think that 30 to 40 people were living in each one of these units, this cell, it's a communal cell, and they have dozens of them all over the place. Outside they had a bit of an outdoor recreational area, but they were under constant surveillance from above. Above them, an iron mesh that allowed prison guards to walk between the cells and keep a constant eye on the inmates below. But around August 15th, the guards suddenly disappeared. As the Taliban were moving in, the guards, the prison guards stationed above the mesh over the inmates, shuttered the gates completely, locked them up and threw away the keys. Meaning that the inmates were trapped. So what did they do? They improvised, opened up the mesh, tied up knots, came up and headed out that way. Once upstairs and with no way to get out, the inmates headed this way. They used this old fire extinguisher to bust the windows and got out. When the Americans left, they said there were 7,000 inmates at Bagram. But Afghan security forces reported only 5,000 when they took over. Both say the Taliban intentionally released serious offenders, Al-Qaeda members included. But the Taliban says most inmates had already escaped by the time they arrived.
The prisoners escaped when the security forces abandoned their positions and the Taliban took over. Some prisoners surrendered themselves to the Taliban, while others took weapons and ran off.
The Taliban don't know what they will do with Bagram and its 84 towers. For now, they're still exploring a base which is the size of a small city located in Afghanistan's Parwan province. Ali Mustafa, TRT World, Bagram Airbase, Afghanistan.